Let's make a collage of many images. I know that in a lot of tutorials I showed you how to open images and work with images of pictures that I've taken or worked with, or create new images or load from URL, but we often forget that if I scroll down here, the second section is these are the projects that I've been working on lately, so it lists those and I don't want to do anything with that. And then it gives me some templates I can work with, but underneath everything is here's the gist. This is what generally you might come in here looking for, a business card or a flyer. But the very last one is a simple collage. You might even see, like, you might hit the templates button and here are the main templates, but there's a second page that has the simple collage. So you can access it, like if you're already here for some reason, you can go right to templates and pick simple collage. And it gives you a bunch of templates. Again, you want to check and see that they're free because we're using a free version of Pixlr. And it just depends on how many images you have and what you're going to be doing with it, how you're going to be using it. But just to show you how they work, I'm going to pick this one. It's a nice display of different images, and I have some dumb images to work with right now, but if I double click on this placeholder, so anytime you see this gray box with the plus, that's a placeholder, and I'm going to double click on it, and when I double click it selects this, so I canceled out of there just so you know what I did. It selects this layer, so I know that this placeholder that I'm working right now is photo holder number 1, and I might even want to rename that layer, building, whatever I want it to be. But I'm going to go ahead and double click back on this and pick the building that I want it to have. And it's crooked, I know, but I can double click on this image and now I'm just editing the image. I might want to resize this image to focus just on that one part of the building. So I'm zooming in and I kind of want it to be in the center. And then that's pretty good. So now I want to work on another building. So I have a couple different buildings there, but if I double click on this, I'm going to pick another old-fashioned building and I can zoom in on the portion that I want it to focus on and get it nicely there in my placeholder, in my frame. And again, if I click on it once, I can see which layer it is. I can rearrange layers if I need to, but that's just working with frames. Now, that's with a template. If you want to make your own image, so file new, and you want to make your own placeholders, you can do that too. This is the button, but I'm going to show you another way to do this. So if I go to this, here's my layers. I'm going to add a layer. I want to add a frame layer. And then it has this selected, so what kind of frame do I want? Now all of these have this like rounded corner on the top and like top right and bottom left, and then it's pointed on the right. That would be this shape right here. So there's a whole lot of shapes that you can use for your placeholder, and so I'm going to use this star shape just to show you that you can make your own as well. And you can arrange your shapes on a brand new image or within the same one, and you can double click on it and add the image you want to add, and then it gets placed in there. So that is working with placeholders, frames, which was taught in another previous tutorial, but it's mostly to show you how to work with a collage template, an existing template that's already there. If you want to make a collage, it's really super easy in Pixlr.